Chelsea, this is really interesting because a family who might be selling for sale by owner doesn't realize they might be able to stay in the house for 60 days. And the reason why that can save them a lot of money is now they don't have to go buy or rent or move twice or buy a storage facility. So all those things do add up. And also having, like you said, a professional real estate agent representing you, you can set up all the timelines. The closing, then you're allowed another 60 days of occupancy, and that's key to making sure it's a smooth transition for both the buyer and the seller.
Yeah, and they do end up seeing that. If they don't see it and they get burned on it, then they have to learn the hard way. But most of the time you can get them to see your size. You get what you pay for at the end of the day. I mean, that's the truth. You get what you get. And that's exactly it. Exactly it. From all these, in anything like this, especially in real estate.
248. And what else?
No, I was just going to say, I hear that issues. There's inspections that the sellers have to be responsible for. Is there going to be a private city inspection like this is of occupancy? And a lot of times the sellers are walking the plank alone and they just don't understand the things that they have to do to even really read that contract. To be honest with you. Yeah, they don't know. Yeah, by having that's exactly it. Like I tell them, having the buyer, and if they're getting side house going through the purchase agreement, a lot of them don't even understand how to even read the purchase agreement. So it's for the buyer coming in. They think, little things like you just said, certifications on there. People don't pay a lot of attention to it, so they have to. Or just, are we going to arbitrate this, or are we going to take it to court? Little parts that end up making a lot in the end.
Multiple bids coming in on these gorgeous houses out there. You got to sit with your real estate agent and find out what you can do to get multiple bids and get the most out of the sale of your house. And again, all these different components fall in occupancy, when you're going to close and stuff like that. 248-539-9797. I think, Julie, we need to move your phone away from the Zoom. We're still working out some technical difficulties here.
Is it still over here?
Sort of keep it near you, yeah. So, because I'm getting double played. Yeah, it's you. Yeah, way better. You're not hearing any of this. Alrighty, hey, when we're doing a live broadcast, we get this stuff.
Not a good person for the technical.
Yeah, get your crew on the ball over there. Hey, Facebook has been a great thing for a lot of good information. Some people might have questions on whether or not that's true nowadays. But people I see are resorting to, again, we talked about this, putting blanket statements out there. If you know of anyone who has a 4-bedroom or a 3-bedroom house, I've got buyers ready to go. That's how tight the inventory is.
I mean, for sure. People are trying to throw a rock to where it lands because there is no inventory. I mean, I think I got the sticker on my door like, hey, this house around the block sold for X amount of dollars. It's like, and it just entices like, oh, well, I wonder what I would get for my house. And that's what they're trying to do out there is just rattling the cages, I'm assuming.
All right, hey guys, we're up against a quick break here. We're going to take some calls here and working out the technical thing here. 248-539-9797. Keep it here.
Rates are at historic lows, and they're not going down to zero. So what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. If you're looking to purchase a new home, refinance your existing home, and you want to save money, call 1-800-LOW-RATE and take advantage of these historic low rates. That's Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, NMLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, sports fans, it's JR from WagerPro.com. And guys, I could not be more excited for divisional playoff weekend. In fact, here's what I'm doing. We've got the hottest number when it comes to sports betting. 800-499-3733. That's 800-499-FREE. Right now, on a recorded message, my pro football divisional playoff game of the year between LA and Green Bay. Plus, an added bonus. My college basketball game of the month between Michigan and Minnesota. I'm going to give you both winners right now. They're free, and they're on a recorded message. Call that number right now. 800-499-3733. 800-499-3733. Call 800-499-FREE. 2 blowout winners on one 30-second recorded message. My divisional playoff game of the year. Guys, it's a blowout. Michigan and Minnesota. 2 blowouts, 1 recording. Call right now. The hottest number when it comes to betting on sports, and it's a 30-second recorded message. Call now. 800-499-3733. That's 800-499-3733. 800-499-FREE. And how about this for credibility? On air, we're documented on a 1-hour radio show giving free plays to the public at 83% over 5.5 years on over 400 games. So these aren't just free picks, guys. These are winners. Don't pay the book, beat the book. Call right now, 800-499-3733. Both blowouts are on a recording. My Big Ten Game of the Month, Michigan, Minnesota, and my divisional playoff Game of the Year between LA, Green Bay. Call 800-499-3733. Call now.
At the Detroit Medical Center, we are committed to serving our community no matter what. Hello, this is Dr. Roy Elrod, Chief of Staff at the DMC's Detroit Receiving Hospital. For over 8 months, the Detroit Medical Center has been caring for COVID patients while continuing to provide safe and excellent care for all of our patients.
The DMC has over 150 locations ready to safely care for you. A community built on care. Check dmc.org to learn more and for current hours of operation.
I'm listening daily. You are not alone. During these challenging times, listening is fundamental to promoting understanding and healing. Here's licensed therapist Dr. Chris Donahue on reaching out to others.
I want people to be proactive and preventative, and that means not waiting until you're really feeling bad in terms of mood or mental health before you take some of the action steps that we consistently are talking about. So I love the idea of us starting our day setting self-care goals and making one of them to reach out to a multitude of people to deal with their own loneliness, but also to check in on them. So make that something that you really focus on. Now, having said that, I also want people to know that emotions can be infectious. So check in on your own sense of how do I feel in some of these conversations, because it is okay to let someone know on the other end, hey, listen, I'm starting to feel a little flooded or a little overwhelmed or anxious. Can we start talking about something a little more lighthearted, funny, or joyful?
Talk has the power to save lives. Find out more at imlistening.org.
Did you know there's more than one Las Vegas? There's the Strip with families on vacation and questionable odds. Then there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling and entertainment mecca. That's where you'll find the D Las Vegas. Book your stay at thed.com.